Cold, hard, isolated north. 3-man production, over 4 days of filming. 1 actor, sets from parachute hanging from a treetop to icy rivers with powerful streams. Everything shot on R5, going in 100% handheld, excluding 1 tripod shot. This is how I shot my very first short film, all about the Benjamins, bag full of dollars. And how's it going, y'all? It is awesome to see you tune back in. So right now, the film has been out for a couple of days. And before you watch this, I highly recommend you to check out the short first, then come back and hit play on this. Because in this video, I'm breaking down the entire production, everything that went in to shooting this short film. This film has 4 key scenes to it. The opening with the parachute, building the first fire, the river crossing, and then the ending with that beautiful mountaintop view. So I wanted to see that all these locations really work, so we wouldn't waste any time when we're actually there to film them. I mean, so, you know, actors, they want to get into their character. We're only locations good about. Look at that guy. Franz, you good?
It's f***ing deep here.
Look at this. I just realized, f***ing 1 meter of snow, dude. I just sunk in. Possible location, very good location for us. We can just walk down and then have this location as the base for a couple of like travel sequences, because the variety of shots that we can get here is just like, is perfect.
As an actor, that nature really does give you like the extra boost.
Right now we're at this parking lot, but the viewpoint is pretty darn sick. I mean, you got cabins behind that rail over there where Franz is standing. But the thing is, depending on the angle, how I want to shoot and capture that landscape, you know, it's all about those little magic tricks that you can pull. Can you hear that? That's the sound of water. We're trying to find a perfect spot where to do that river crossing. We found this perfect spot for the river crossing. Before we come back and film here, possibly film here, what I need to do is put on my wetsuit, go into the water and just see, is it like high enough for knees or waist high? It can't be too deep either. So we need to go through this checklist just to see how this will play out, even now when we're just rehearsing everything. Franz, who's our actor, just pointed. Great thing that is, everything that the actors do, also the director needs to be able to do. You can't just expect it, you know, throw your actors into the water if you haven't checked the location out yourself first.
Respect,
I'm
man.
doing this for you.
Yeah.
Okay, location, river cross, check. I think we're gonna film here, like, it'll be like our very, very last filming day, because here we got like way too many things. Point the hole, okay, that's a red flag. Warning, warning, camera in the water, actor in the water. He might get a pneumonia, so rather save all that to the last shooting day. Yeah, but it's a pretty sick location, and look at this. Sweet. And now Franz knows you can go into the water. Don't worry, boy. It's harmless.
Thank you, my captain.
Let's continue. Shooting day 1, the parachute scene. We weren't there to shoot everything in chronological order, but we chose to start with this one since on paper it looked like it was gonna be one of the trickiest scenes to shoot. Trying to set up the first scene for the film. My brother is climbing up to the tree. We need to hang the parachute and the harness from a branch that can actually hold a lot of weight. It's not easy. Let's get you up on that tree, baby. Up on that branch, son.
Howdy doody, Johnny.
So the scene starts from us just seeing $100 bills everywhere on the ground. And as the camera pulls up, we see that there's a guy hanging from that treetop on a parachute. This is where we introduce our character for the first time in the very opening of the film. I wanted this scene to have as many question marks for the viewer as possible. Why is this guy on a tree? Why was he in the middle of nowhere? What is all this money? Why does he have all the money? How did he end up here?
Franz has been in the tree hanging for like 1.5 hours. Oh my god, exhausting.
Oh, an hour later. You did good, buddy. Oh shit. I can only imagine an hour up in the tree. How are you feeling?
I'm super exhausted. First of all, the acting takes away all the energy.
Yeah.
Plus, can't feel my legs. Hour and a half, I think. It's tough.
At the same time, like I'm trying to focus on filming and I'm just thinking like, oh, we need to get this done ASAP so we can get you off the tree.
Yeah.
But you did good. You did good.
Everybody,
Nice
take
one.
5.
Everybody take 5. Let's continue with the close-ups now.
Oh my gosh, I look good.
Everything in this film, excluding the opening shot on a tripod, is actually done handheld. And the reason why I chose to do that was because I wanted the camera to be an extra character almost. And as that scene progresses, we also learn somebody's after him. He doesn't need the help, whoever is in that helicopter. Who are the people in that helicopter? He's running away. His leg is hurt from falling from that tree. All these questions to lay down a base for the story. First day done. Probably the hardest freaking scene in the entire film was this opening scene. Yeah, good start, man. Good start for the day. No knuckles? That's all right. Leave me hanging out. There you go. I can always count on my family. It was a good almost 6 hour shooting day. Super happy. Got everything what we needed and more. And yeah, now let's get our actor to sauna up because he's been freaking half naked running in the woods in the middle of this snowy landscape. So back to the cabin. After each day of filming, we got back to the cabin and I sat down in front of my laptop to go through the scenes from that day, together with the writer of the film, Michael Boccolini. Yo.
It's just amazing, dude. Making it happen just from writing it a couple of weeks ago, a week ago, and then you're fucking there with all the cash and all the equipment and the...
It's pretty sick, eh? These daily calls with Michael really helped me to stay focused with the script we had come up with. I'm not a morning person. I hate waking up early in the mornings. But day 2, filming, ending sequence of the film. We all woke up super early, around 4 a.m., took our gear and started climbing up that mountaintop. It's about 5:30 in the morning right now. We woke up here to catch the sunrise on top of the slopes and trying to execute our ending shot. 200 meters to go, and after that, get the camera rolling. Also, while we're climbing up, I want to take advantages of the climb and film our actor climbing to the top as well. So, doing a lot of things at once, like I normally do. Got here right before the sunrise. It looks beautiful. Today's definitely one of the most important ones, because we're filming the ending scene. Let's unpack the gear and start working. Waking up that early allowed us to capture all the action in this beautiful morning light. I feel like this was also great for our actor because he was cold, we were all cold. But as he was walking and acting in the shots we were doing, I feel like he also got more out of it because he was living that situation. He didn't want to be there either. So this entire ending scene is supposed to leave more question marks, where whoever is following our character in that chopper is now landing, and the only thing that we can see are the boots appearing in our shot, not revealing more than the legs. For me, it reminds me of Steven Spielberg's work, like just showing someone who's powerful, walking in the shot, like I'm here. Oh my God, who is this guy? Also, this is the point where our character is only carrying a couple of notes in his hand. And as he realizes, oh no, there's nothing more behind that mountaintop except more wilderness, he falls down on his knees with the realization like, oh my God, this is it. Or was it part of the plan to begin with? I don't know, you'll find about that later. So with the low budget and us having helicopters in the script, obviously a couple of the helicopter shots are stock footage, But then later in the ending scene, there's the bit where the guy actually lands with that helicopter. We needed to show that somehow. So that is where this leaf blower comes into the picture. So with this small $30 leaf blower, we were able to show the wind that would be created from helicopter landing and being on the spot and being on that location with our character and with the guy on the boots and just snow flying everywhere. Add sound effects there.
That's filmmaking magic for you.
We now had two most important scenes locked in the can. Now we just had to wait for the night to come in and for that sun to set so we can tackle these fire scenes. Second day, later in the evening, right to this secluded forest location where we're gonna film. There's actually two scenes that we're filming. The first one being first fire. Our character is struggling with the matches. He only has a few, but the logs, the like little branches are so freaking wet, like they won't catch fire. So do that first, and after that we're gonna continue shoot the last fire sequence that happens after the river crossing. It's not only getting colder in the film, it's only getting colder in real life, so we need to move on. So we have him build the first fire. He's been wandering in the wild maybe 2 days now after landing with the parachute. In this first fire scene, he's questioning like, oh damn, I'm so freaking cold, I'm freezing. What do I burn? These logs won't catch fire, they're too damp. So that is when he remembers the cache and goes, do I want to burn this or do I want to freeze to death? With this moment, I also wanted to tell the viewer what our character is like, what he values more in life, even his own life. He's risking it all just to save this bag full of dollars. We wanted to tackle these two campfire scenes at once, so we waited for the sun to come down. After the river crossing, Franz is climbing up from the river. He's running to the inland, trying to figure out what to do. I'm all wet, what I'm gonna do. Drops down on his knees. What's the first option he can do to survive? That's just burn that paper. And that is exactly what he's gonna do, but that's also gonna be part of the ending, probably when he's figuring out what to do during the night as he watches the fire. Anyways, now the way I wanna shoot it, super low angle, make the forest also part of the film as a personality, as it's like almost like a spooky place. Super low angle from front and back, handheld, to bring that jitter to be part of the action. And before we had Franz running from that river to the forest, we needed to water him a little bit because he would be all soaked up after that river crossing that we're gonna do later in the next following days. That was also like a nice pre-test to the whole river thing, like how will Franz handle the water, handle the cold as we did this scene. Now he's there cleaning the bag out of the dollars, going, I need to burn this, like realizing I'm gonna die right now. So he takes out a match and lights a note on fire. Benjamins are burning. They're burning right now. Look at our actor. He's heading to our car to warm himself up. Oh my God, like he's covered in water, running back and forth in 0-degree weather. It's insane, man. He's a trooper. Without him sacrificing and doing this bit, like, quickly wanted to put him in the car because the main thing is he's not gonna get sick so that we can also continue the production, but also I don't want him to get ill or anything bad happening to him. I know he would jump from a freaking tree for this film if that was needed, so.
It did.
And he did, yeah. Anyways, we got one last shot that's still left to do tonight, and for that we need to wait for the sun to come down, and after that we're gonna build a massive fire that is supposedly the money burning our character next to it, and we're just gonna film his face as he watches the fire. And then we cut to Franz staring at the fire. With that, I wanted to give sort of like a feeling of him planning something, but also to calm down the film a little bit and let the sparks leap up to the sky. That would then lead to the earlier ending shot that we already filmed earlier that day.
Yeah! I'm not lying. I feel all these past days in my freaking body, like my back is so freaking sore. Thank God today is one of the easiest days. Well, I keep saying that every single day, and then that day actually ends up being the worst day, time-wise. Today, we're just shooting all these B-camera traveling bits to the film where our character is just hiking through the wilderness. We got today, and then tomorrow is the last day, so it's gonna be nice to sort of do a bit more relaxing day, shoot all the aerials first, and then get some energy for tomorrow.
So we spent the day 3 just filming around this national park, taking a couple of travel shots, and then using these shots in the film to showcase the passage of time and distance and just like travel from A to B, and also to give ourselves a nice, more chill day to relax to what was to come on the following day. So day 4, the river. That was something else. Not only for me, but especially to our actor.
And you die on this day.
We live in Finland and we might go in for a quick dip from sauna like throughout the year. That's fine, but being there for an hour or 2 to film a massive sequence. Also, I've never shot underwater either, and I just bought this $80 underwater housing. I didn't even test if it holds water. So we didn't want to risk that. That is why we saved this to last. It was also like a trophy in the end in a way, because we built this scene to be this massive, cold wilderness beast that was waiting for us in the end of this production. Like that was the last thing that we need to tackle and win.
Cameras in the back. We're all up dressed in these tri-suits. Actor has costume on top. Now into the water. Here goes nothing.
So we had 2 tri-suits to pull this off. One for our actor and one for myself. The costume, jacket, and the shirt was okay to fit on top of his tri-suit. We would need to leave a small crack open here so we wouldn't show the tri-suit coming under his costume. So he would always have like a small crack here when he was in the water. So when we did the plumbing shot, him going under the water, that was it. Then it was gonna be water all over his body, so we tried to save those for the last. Also me not wearing any gloves as I needed to operate the camera, focus, whatnot. Like my hands were freaking freezing. We both ran out of water. I went straight to the car as I couldn't feel anything. My fingers, nothing.
Oh man, that was over quickly. I feel like I got everything that I wanted. I still haven't played back any of the footage, but looking through the screen, I really like the shots that we got. The direction of the sun was in our favor. Everything was backlit just the way I want it. And Franz was a champ, like, because his suit actually let water in if he went deep enough. When he went under the water, I was like, damn, like he really went in. And he did a couple of times just so we have like variations of shots, and definitely a fun scene to shoot. But oh my God, do I want to do it again? 100% definitely. After my fingers are back, because right now they are numb and I don't want to lose these babies. Oh my God. Franz, how are you feeling? I mean,
I feel better now.
You feel better?
Yeah, to be honest, I just completely blanked.
You went under, you were like in that actor mode. You came up, I was like, Franz is long gone, baby. Would you do it again though?
Oh yeah, if I needed to. And I bet we're gonna go back and do some extra, you know.
Yeah, just a couple of like, cutaways for sure. So far, my camera is still unharmed, so it looks like the back works, which is nice. Definitely feel like I took a risk with that because I didn't even test the back before we came here. Can highly recommend this. This is actually pretty fun, and this was a task, man. This was something else. While you're in the water and you can hear the stream going and everything, like it gives you a nice boost for your shots as well because you're in that actual environment, so definitely helped. I bet that was a nice experience for Franz, our actor, as well. Definitely gave him the proper mood. It's a beautiful spot, but deadly. We also had all the fake bills in the bag, so obviously as the bag gets wet, the bills get wet, making the back weight a ton. So now when we do the last couple of shots of Franz in the water without the dry suit, we need to get rid of the bills from the back so the bag is empty, so the bag is light. This is just a pickup to get a wider shot of Franz getting into the water and out of the water on the other side of the river. Woo! Look at that! We're not in Texas anymore!
The dry suits definitely helped a lot when putting this sequence together. Without them, this could not have worked. But then later on top of that, there were still a couple of wider shots we needed to cover with our character, with our actor crossing the stream, like quickly going in, quickly getting out. And midway through doing that, he decided, no, I'm gonna jump in nevertheless, without the suit or not. I looked at my brother who was at the shore filming the BTS.
Franz is a freaking tiger. Without a wetsuit or anything, just went there, straight. Wild man.
And split of a second, I was like, yeah, I need to capture this. He's in now, let's go. And this day turned out to be the best freaking last shot day ever. At least for me.
Oh yeah!
Dude, you're a champ, man. Look at this guy. This is what giving your all looks like. He's a f***ing champ. Look at this guy. Oh, what a freaking trooper, man. I actually believe if he got stranded in a place like this, he'd be fine. Oh man. Did I expect this scene to run so smoothly? No. I think we really pulled it off. Now when looking at these shots, I can already see this sequence coming together. Like the water, our actor, the freaking costume, the back dragging the money behind him, drowning, getting up to the surface, and all that mixed together with elements of like awesome color, backlight from the sun, that natural light that we got, only shooting natural light, and then adding the music or sound effects, which takes us to this video's sponsor, that is Artlist.
Artlist is a great site for high quality music and sound effects. Their licensing allows you to use their music on any platform. Finding the right music or sound effects could not be easier, and new ones are added every single day. Using the sound effects from Artlist SFX library really made my shots come alive. For example, this river scene that I should show you guys. If you still don't have Artlist, I highly recommend you to check it out. Take your content further by implementing their music and sound effects to your videos. Check out my link in the description and get 2 extra months with Artlist.
So if you yet don't have Artlist, I highly recommend you to check it out. Thank you Artlist for sponsoring this video. This was an epic adventure. Thank you.
Now when looking at this final product, the film we created, starting from the script, I can't wrap my head around the fact that we managed to pull this off in less than 4 weeks. Starting from putting the story together with Mikke, he's amazing fast writing. Without that, that's the core, that's where everything started. Then coming in with Franz, who's our actor, being brave and bold enough to do these demanding scenes and shots and just being out there in the cold and also helping with other aspects of this production as we only had a super small 3-man crew. My brother capturing everything, this BTS, everything, and helping me edit all these stories so you guys can be part of this experience with me, with us. Amazing experience. There's so much work that went into this that could not be possible to pull off just by myself. Can't wait to do next one of these short films. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts of the film are. Definitely excited about hearing your guys' opinion on the film. And hey, if you still haven't checked out the film, go check out the film, come back and then write your comment below. Now, I want to thank you for watching. This has been a blast. And as always, I'll see you guys again on the next one.